Second day back into 2025 with our lives. So I'm here a little bit earlier, still trying to figure out a good time for you guys. Maybe 12 is our sweet spot. I did just eat, so I think I normally like to wait, but I can't today. So whatever, it's fine. We're gonna be doing arms and abs. I'm gonna be using a set of 5 pounds and a single 10-pound dumbbell. Actually, I'll keep it low, okay. They're behind me, but we do want to start up with the warm-up. Remember, every move we do is 30 seconds long, so it's not about speed, it's all about form. Let's get started with the warm-up, waking up our abs. In 3, 2, and 1. Elbow to knee tuck just like this. Squeeze and twist. Squeeze and twist like this. Squeeze and twist. 20 seconds. Deep breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Halfway. Make sure you're actually squeezing your core with this one, or else you're not really going to feel it. We're just warming up the full body, mostly the inner core. Let's get some hip hinges in 3, 2, and 1. So these are called good mornings. Hinge at the hips and drive it back up. Lengthening out those hamstrings. You guys can do this from anywhere, even if you don't want to get too sweaty today. You can take it nice and slow. But notice I'm not rounding my back. If anything, it's slightly arched as I come down and back up. 10 seconds. Down and back up. Last one. Squats in 3, 2, 1. Down and up. Toes slightly turned out, knees in line with toes. And up. 15 seconds. Keep the chest up. Send those hips nice and far back. 10 seconds. Last one. Let's get some arm circles back like this, opening up the chest. Driving the elbows straight back behind me. Stay breathing. We're going to switch direction in 3, 2, and 1. So like you're swimming, big arm circles. Keep a slight bend in the elbows. Deep breaths. 5. Let's get round 2 of the warm-up. Elbow to knee tucks in 3, 2, and 1. Cross. Twist and tuck. Squeeze like this. Tuck and twist. Halfway, dropping that chest, driving it to the opposite knee. 10 seconds. Keep breathing. Let's get those hip hinges in 3, 2, and 1. Hinging down and back up. Down, back up. Extending out those hamstrings and back up. 20 seconds. 15. Dropping it down, driving it back up. And 10. Nice and deep till you really feel a tight pull in the hammies, the backs of the legs. Let's get our squat for the last time. 3, 2, 1. Down and up. Get that heart rate up a little bit. 20 seconds here. Finishing up our warm-up, and then we're going to start with the 5s. We've got 10 seconds. Down and up. Last one. Arm circles back in 3, 2, 1. Arm circles back. Abs are nice and tight. We're going to switch direction in 3, 2, and 1. Forward. I always find these ones to be a little bit harder. Big arm circle, slight bend in the elbows. 10 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and get started with the 5s. We're going to start with the arms, but I always like to keep it a little full body. So I'm going to go down, curl, hammer curl, narrow press. So we are in a sumo squat, just stretching out those inner legs, but we are focusing on the arms. curl, narrow, press. Last one, narrow, press. Okay, next we're gonna go shoulder raise with a reverse lunge alternating. So again, I'm just focusing on feeling my shoulders here, but I do like to always have compound movements going on, so we still burn a lot of calories. Breathe. 10 seconds. And really good. Okay, so now I'm gonna do a little knee tuck. As I knee tuck, I'm gonna regular curl, regular press, and down. So every time I'm doing this, I'm also balancing. Just adding a little more nervous system work here. Overhead and down. So a lot of arm movements because I am doing this traditional curl, twisting, palms facing you, but it's good. It gets in the rotator cuff. Let's switch sides. 3, 2, 1. Curl, swivel, press, down. Press. So good. Press and down. 15 seconds. And 10. Last one. Okay, awesome. Let's get some squat punches. So I'm gonna go back to my regular squat. We love a squat. Down, up, jab, cross. Down, up, down, up, jab, cross. Deep breaths, 15 seconds. And 10. And last one. Punch, punch. All right, we're gonna bring it down. We have some renegade rows, everyone's favorite. We are using 5, so it won't be as hard. Row, row. I'm trying not to swivel from side to side, trying to stay nice and still. Squeezing everything nice and tight. We've got 10 seconds. Row, up and down. Okay, losing the weights for a second. We're gonna do some plank up downs. These are very hard, I think, but so good. Like a lot of body weight exercises really can burn more calories than you think. This being one of them. Really good way to tone the arms. Up, up. 10 seconds. Last one. And up, up. Okay, arms are feeling it. Let's get some triceps now. We love a tricep dip. Such a good way to burn calories and really tone the triceps because you're holding your full body weight here. So it looks easy, but this is one of the hardest. Breathe. 10 seconds. Elbows going straight back, no matter what. Last one. Okay, let's skip to core. Still gonna use a 5 for a cross reach. We're gonna alternate cross reach and bicycle, just with my left arm and right leg. Elbow to knee. Feeling my arms for sure. 10 seconds and reach. Cross and reach. Switching sides in 3, 2, 1. Cross reach, elbow to knee. Cross reach, elbow to knee. Making sure your chin's not touching your chest. You got a long neutral spine. You're just gently supporting your head. 10 seconds. Crossing reach. Last one. And there we go. Let's grab a 10. Okay. 10 on the hips. Let's get our weighted crunches. These are just so good. I can't miss them. I'm holding up this weight with my core and crunching it out like this. 5 seconds. And cross knee crunch to the side and back down. Just like this. Make sure you're not holding your breath. Crunching that chest up and over. Up and over. We've got 10 seconds. Use those abs. Switch sides in 5, 3, 2, and 1. Just supporting the neck but not pulling on the head. Crunch and cross, crunch and cross. Yep, just like this. 15 seconds. And 10. So you're feeling your abs, you're feeling your obliques a little. Stay with it. We want to get more core. So we have a sit-up knee tuck with our 10. You can use your 5 if you need. But it looks like this, alternating sit-up knee tuck. These ones are super hard. Up and down. Up. Abs are tight and squeezed. And up. Last one. Okay, last thing we're gonna do with the weight on our core is gonna be a leg raise. If you can, put your hands under your neck. Down and up. Otherwise, you can slide your hands under your booty. I know this one's hard, guys. This is our last exercise, and then we are gonna stretch. 10 seconds. And up. Last one. And let's stretch. Okay. You guys know by now I love my down dog, up dog for a stretch. I like to pedal out my heels, drop down into up dog. Keeping my shoulders away from my ears. Deep breaths. We're gonna start round 2. It's coming up quick. Grab those 5s. You got one more round, the whole thing one more time through, and then we are done. Goes by quick. Sumo squat. Down, narrow curl or hammer curl. Narrow press to get those triceps down. Everything stays in and down. Just like this. Down, up, press, and last one. So now we have our shoulder raised with the reverse lunges. Every time I reverse lunge, raise up those shoulders. Hold for a tiny second at the bottom so you really feel it. Feel those arms. Back up, 10 seconds. Last one. Awesome. Okay, so now we're gonna go back to a normal squat with our punches. So weights up, down, up, jab, cross. Those are your distance punches. Punches come from the core. Tuck that belly in. And punch, punch. So good. Last one. Punch, punch. Okay, arms and abs always kills me. So now we have a little balancing. Every time I bring my leg up, I've got a regular curl and a regular shoulder press and down. Curl, twist, press, down. Up, press, and down. So good. Press and down. Let's get that other side. So you want to find that balance by squeezing your glutes and squeezing your abs. 3, 2, 1. You find it's a lot easier to balance when you're actually not thinking about the balancing. And with this, you've got 2 moves to focus on. So it's super easy to stay balanced. And press and down. 10 seconds. Curl, twist, press, and down. Last one. Press and down. Okay, we're coming down for our favorite renegade rows. 3, 2, and 1. So it will help to keep your feet a little wider so that you don't swivel around a bunch. Stay wide. The hips stay nice and still, like you're balancing something on your back. And plank up downs. So hard, but so good for toning the upper body. Every time I come down, I'm going to alternate which side. So I came down on my left side. Now I'm coming down on my right side, left side, and alternating halfway. Up. Let's get a few more. And crawling it back. We're going right into your tricep dips. Okay, we're almost done, guys. Fingers facing my glutes. 3, 2, 1. Just propping the hips off the ground a tiny bit. Breathe. 15 seconds. And 10. We have core in 3, 2, and 1. Coming down for our crunches. We love these. Lower back's nice and flat to the mat. Chin is not touching the chest. Pulsing at the top instead of coming all the way back down, because sometimes that gives your back a chance to kind of come off the ground, and we don't want that. So we stay pulsing. 3, 2, 1. Opposite elbow, opposite knee. Up and down. Up, twist, down. 15 seconds here. And 10. Stay with it. Make sure you're coming up and then over. Switch sides in 3, 2, and 1. Stay breathing. Twist. 15 seconds. And 10. We have sit up knee tucks in 3, 2, 1. Guys, we have 2 moves left. Down, up, knee tuck. Alternating. Keep that spine nice and round. Down and up. Halfway. And up. 10 seconds. And you got those leg raises. Last one. Keeping my weight on my hips for this and making sure that lower back's nice and flat, guys. Final 30 seconds of work. Down and up. 20 seconds. These ones are always so hard. Just keep that lower back flat. Don't let your chin touch your chest. You can drop your head to the ground if you need. 10 seconds. Almost done. Last one. 3, 2, and 1, guys. Why was that one so hard today? I don't know. Okay. We need to do a bit of stretching because I'm dying. So, high plank. Pedal out the heels. Drop the hips. Look side to side. Keep those shoulders down. Back up. Get it again. And come down. Guys, you know which one I realized we missed? I'm always missing something. Our cross reaches. So we can go ahead and get those because I do love these ones. So if you're still here with me, Let's throw them back in. Why not? For 30, love these ones. Cross reach and down. Cross reach, sometimes it feels good to get that mini stretch in. Just throw these in quick. Didn't hurt anybody. Switching sides in 3, 2, 1. Other side, down and up, down and up. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Halfway. Last bit of work, final 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Let's continue with our stretching. We can do a little full body stretch because we have not done that in a while, and I know you guys like that. So if you're watching me and you're not in your workout clothes, but you want to do something, because obviously this is going to save into my live, so you can always do this at another time. But anyways, if you want to do something, let's get a full body stretch. Okay, so you're going to stand up with me. We're going to roll our head side to side, shoulder to shoulder. That's it. Not going to go the full way. It's not good to do for the neck. Shoulder rolls back. Lots of breathing. Oxygenate the body, the muscles. Shoulder rolls forward. Okay, elbows going back. And forward, since we've done these a bunch already. So I like this one. You're going to tuck your belly in nice and tight and squeeze, and then you're going to do your twist, and you might get a back crack. I always get a big crack here. But I'm keeping my core super tight. Let's get some hip circles now, because we already did our good mornings. Hip circles around and around, round. Big circles. I always like to do some outside kicks too, but I lead with my heel, just kind of like opening up the hip here. Other side. Okay, let's get a triangle. Left foot in front, forward, right foot turned out to the side and slide it down. Getting in that inside leg, those adductors. Bending this knee a little to get a deeper stretch. Now this one's a bit challenging, but you drop both hands, raise up the other arm. Now you're getting deeper into your groin. Let's go other side in 3, 2, 1. Down. Push a little deeper by bending that standing leg. And drop the arm. One side always is a little bit tighter than the other. It's totally fine. Getting in that deep hamstring. And coming up, we can get our little sumo stretch. Push your elbows into your inner knee, kind of rock side to side, like this. And coming back up slowly. I love to do a little ragdoll. We'll keep going from here, but just grabbing the elbows and really actually releasing. Swing side to side. Coming up nice and slow. All right, let's bring it down and get a toe reach. I like to reach as far as I can to my toes, pull them towards me if you can. And then actually push your toes away from you, push on the tops of the feet. Point the toes, stretch that top of the foot, yep. We're gonna do a straddle stretch, so as wide as you can split apart and dropping forward. You're gonna get your hamstrings, your adductors. Point those toes. reach to the side and reach this arm overhead. So I'm gonna get my lats on this side, but also my lower back, my lower left back. And other side. Reach, lower, right back. Coming back to center, really reaching forward. We can bring the feet together, get the inner legs again for your adductors with the butterfly pose. We can do seated glute, and then we'll do pigeon where you just hug your knee into your chest, but you're not bringing your chest forward, you're pulling your knee to your chest to really get deep in the glutes. You can wiggle out your ankle. Okay. Pull in. This side as well. Get in the ankle. IT band stretch, so I'm gonna push my knee away from my body. Like this. Pushing my knee away, that's the important part. That's how you're actually gonna feel this. Otherwise, it can be a bit too easy for some people. Push that knee away. Push, push, push. Okay, pigeon stretch is my favorite. It gets deepest into the glutes for me, so I'm gonna put my knee into the kind of more of the center of my chest. A lot of people put their knee to the side, which is gonna stretch out the hip, but I like to bring my knee more to the center and fall forward. Try to still put my left glute press down to the mat. Wiggle in that movement and switching sides. Get this right side, wiggle into it and fall forward. All right, guys, that's pretty much everything. So you can do this workout, you can just do the stretching part. You can pair this workout with 2 more, short 20-minute to get a full 60-minute, but the goal is to always try to do more than 20 minutes of movement a day, even if it's just a walk with your friends. It seems like a lot of you were here, and this was, 11? So maybe this needs to be our time. 11:30? Maybe I just prioritize this because there's so many of you. Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining. Let me know if you have any questions. I guess I'll wait before I go. What's the weight? Okay, so the weight on the core, I recommend you try it because if you've never tried it, you're probably like, what is happening? But basically, the way that your core works, it is such a long set of muscle all here. It's not just like one little spot. So it's a long muscle. So the core is holding that weight the same way. The difference is if I was going like this with a bicep curl, or if I'm holding an actual weight doing it, I'm adding weight to the movement, just like with core. So when I'm crunching and I'm holding something heavy, it's holding that weight. You'll notice a difference. You're gonna build more lean muscle in that area. I never want us to build like huge muscle here. I mean, I don't think that's even possible, but what it's gonna do is help build a little more muscle so you can see the ab muscles better, and muscle burns fat more efficiently. So it will help target the area, even though it's kind of impossible to target certain areas. Weight training is the way to target because it's gonna take that area and light it up more aggressively because there's layers of lean fat there. That is what the weight does. But I definitely recommend you guys trying it because you're gonna be like, wow, okay, interesting. Because all we do with abs is train cardio. We're doing ab cardio all the time, like crunches. And I'm like, we should be adding weight to our core just like anywhere else. So that's why we do it. I actually normally use, for myself, like a 12.5 or 15. So I'll sometimes go a bit heavier as well. Okay. Okay, that's it then. Any other questions, guys? I think if this is our time, because there's so many of you, we'll be doing 12:30 every day. Maybe that's the vibe. Okay, see you guys tomorrow.